Iran's streets may be growing quieter, but the region around it is anything but calm. West Asia finds itself on an edge once again, as questions swirl around one man and one decision. Will Donald Trump strike Iran or not? This latest wave of uncertainty began with a single message when Donald Trump urged Iranians to keep protesting and told them to take over their institutions, promising that help is on the way. But now, over the past few days, Iranians in Tehran and other major cities have all reported a relative calm. The sound of gunfire has faded. Streets that saw massive crowds confronting security forces now appear noticeably quieter.
In the last three, four nights, Tehran has been quiet. The whole country, the riots have stopped. The regime change operation of United States and Israel has failed. In 1953, we had a coup, an American-British coup, which was successful. This was 20th century. In 21st century, Iranian people have realized that they don't want to be foot soldiers of Trump and Netanyahu.
According to reports, nearly 5,000 Iraqi militia men entered Iran through two border crossings in the south of the country, and they've been helping Iranian forces to keep the protesters under check. The slowdown comes after a brutal crackdown by Iranian authorities, a crackdown that rights groups say has left over 2,000 dead and tens of thousands behind bars. Yet, even as protests subside, the pressure on Iran is far from easing because Washington is moving its war machines closer. The Pentagon has confirmed that a carrier strike group is being redeployed from the South China Sea to the U.S. Central Command Area of Responsibility, a region that includes West Asia. At the heart of this deployment is the USS Abraham Lincoln, along with fighter jets, guided missile destroyers, and at least one attack submarine. This is no symbolic move. It will take around a week for the carrier group to reach West Asian waters, and its movement has not gone unnoticed. Iran responded with signs of alarm, issuing notices to air missions that restrict flights in and out of Tehran. At the same time, some U.S. personnel at key bases in the region, including Qatar's Al Udeid Air Base, have been advised to leave. Al Udeid, remember, which hosts around 10,000 American troops, was previously targeted during the 12-day war between the two countries. One thing about Washington is that they will never carry out any operation without being fully prepared. Take Venezuela, for example, where the CIA were in action for long. In fact, months of military mobilization took place before Nicolas Maduro was captured from Venezuela. But Iran is not Venezuela. They have stronger military presence with a stockpile of missiles. United States will never attack if all their arsenals are not in place. And therefore, this carrier move is only part of the picture. The United States already maintains a vast military footprint across West Asia, operating from at least 19 locations, including 8 permanent bases in Bahrain, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. This network has remained in place through previous crises and remains fully operational now. But what makes this moment so tense is Donald Trump's unpredictability. He has done this before. Remember, back in the 2025 conflict, similar military mobilization was underway. Carrier groups repositioned, bases quietly adjusted, diplomatic signals mixed with military preparedness. At the time, Donald Trump had publicly spoken of diplomacy even as strike plans were being prepared behind the scenes. Reports from Washington say that Trump himself remains unconvinced that any single strike would deliver a decisive result. So that calculation, whether to act now or to wait, is what keeps all sides guessing. So the streets of Iran may be quieter right now, but the region is loud with uncertainty.